This body is not a battleground. Should it decide to give you the first, it does not owe you a second round. See, I've learned firsthand how men carve essence out of their scrotums. They call it semen. And I know that you do not see men as men until they make the rounds. But this body is not an unsolved puzzle. Keep your puzzling wisdom to yourself. It does not owe you a version of manhood that makes you comfortable with your inadequacies. You see, this body feels, this body spills. When you stab it, this body bleeds. This body refuses to wear I don't get jealous as a cloak. This body is a crime scene. You can see the yellow tapes all around me. Do not cross this line, it says. But what do you do when the skin you wear around becomes a cautionary tale? Here, I am drowning in all the places I am expected to float. The weight of expectation keeps me underwater. And though this abyss is slowly claiming my breath, I know better than to call this drowning death. Rather, it is a knowing that men my ilk aren't made for swimming. It is a knowing, a reminder that I am not submersible, that if I stay too long here, I might succumb to these waters, get tangled with the stillness in its depth. And though this body belongs to you all, this stillness will always be mine. Call it what you will. Another dead young poet, a poet who drowned under the weight of his own metaphors, this stillness will always be mine. But if a man dies drowning, can we still say his dreams couldn't hold water? The other day, a man drowned to death. His body was pulled out of water with a clenched fist, as though to say, maybe they would accept me if they knew I died fighting. How do you call such drowning suicide? It was his last fight, that if he couldn't win in life, at least he could win against it. And aren't we all specked in the way we hope our breath will be proud enough to call us home, that if we don't look for solace elsewhere, somewhere outside these bodies? This man was called Moses, his name a totem of freedom, his body an antonym for all his name stands for. He was called Moses, made sense when they pulled his breathless body out of water. Still like him, I also have a name that crackles under the weight of my mistakes. Maybe my name was the first mistake. If you think me a liar, you can ask all the women I have ever loved, my mom, my exes, my meals. They'll tell you that living is also a love language here. Explains why it is both easy and difficult to love myself. You see, this body now knows that not all stories have a happy ending. Sometimes all the happiness you get is before the story starts, before the poem starts, the humor at the beginning. This body does not have it all figured out yet. He still doesn't know how to end things properly. That's why this poem ends this way.
And if they ask me about love, I will tell them about women, about the random woman that stopped me in the street to say, "You're exactly who you think you are," on a day I was having a really bad day. I will tell them about the random woman who held my hand through a crowd at the event where I was feeling overstimulated. I always wonder how she knew. I will tell them about the women's bedroom. I will tell them about the laughter, that careless and loud laughter of women who knows that they are free. I will tell them about the way women take pictures of me, the way women have viewed life into me. I will tell them about the sense of relief I feel when I'm walking home in the evening by myself and there's another woman on the street. I will tell them about the ease I feel around women, not having to figure out whether they are nice to me because they like me or they want to fuck me. Okay. I will tell them about the women on TikTok who changed my thinking of self-spirituality and community. I will tell them that the deepest conversation I've had have been with other women. I will tell them about this special kind of maturity and knowing that women possesses naturally. I will tell them about the pleasure and satisfaction I feel watching women do and talk about the things they enjoy. If they ask me about love, and I will tell them to be loved and to be seen. I will tell them to be loved is to be seen, and the women in my life really see me. I will tell them about the woman that I messaged at 3 a.m. when I was having a panic attack and she rose up immediately to attend to my fears. I will tell them that the idea that women hate each other is false. I don't think so. I think it means ask me about love, I will tell them about women and I will tell them about God. So yeah, this is also a special application to the women in my life. Thank you.
When I practice solitude, the altruistic art of enjoying my own company, silence is a bold visitor, but nothing is golden about it. This silence is a sissy. It comes reeking of you. I bet it answer your name. On days like that, I inhale as deep as I can, hoping to trap you in my lungs. That if my hands can't hold you, maybe my lungs would. Breathing, after all, is a shot at preservation.
It's just Untitled. You see, you hit me hard like to be ever said. You know nothing but know this much. Lives aren't allowed here. For living is a chore here. Every time you try, you staple your throat, get the life out of you, take the art out of you, push the needle into you, electrocute you, hang you, shoot you. In short, living in Nigeria is like a death trap. And choosing to try and be something is pleading guilty to crimes you never commit. So I know nothing, but I know this much. Dreaming in Nigeria is a death sentence. A slow leap of hope. The daily funeral of ambition to bury the life and have concluded. The only reward for all the work I do is never. Because put the world on its side and everything wrong will land in Nigeria. The potholes, the outages, the unpaid salaries, the prayer spread sting like a final meal, the future's mortgage to men who cannot spell future. Yeah, even Britain feels like a Bible. Yeah, survival is a career path. So when I get to heaven, I'll ask for everything Nigeria denied me. Lights that speak on without apology, roads that don't swallow cars whole, waters that run clear, not ambitious, dreams that don't have to wear bulletproof vests, a life that doesn't demand gap speed for something not pending. I'll ask for rest. That isn't the kind forced on you by hunger or hard to get joy that isn't rationed, country that doesn't teach you to lower expectations until they fit inside the game. And maybe God will smile sadly and say, I kept these things for you because your own forgot you. And I'll not. Because by then, I'll finally understand. Heaven wasn't a promise, it was compensation.
Poem has no title, but I wrote it. I'm just going to go ahead to say it. Painting an illusion of granting liberty, yet you plot to seize my autonomy. Wanting some form of speech, but with the absence of sound. There is no way for me to be right, only 1,000 possibilities that I am in the wrong. To and fro, that's how we go, a step forward and 10 backwards. Trying to build a castle of scores, yet you say there isn't resentment, but I am not one to forget. My heart always knows. Many a times my body betrays my soul, of my mind I lose control, my brain in a different time zone. The reality of it all I try to enjoy.